I'm the man, yes sir, that killed a bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for our legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grind together, we all came from hunger pain.
We live, that's right. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Thumbnails. We talk about Transformers, EarthSpark. That's right. We're gonna have a good time now. All right. Once again, not by myself. Oh no, y'all like, oh NERDSoul, he by himself. He ain't. Oh no, I can with somebody. All right. Right over here, we have Zion Broadnax. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Zion Broadnax.
So she was graceful enough to share some of her time with us. She's a voice on Transformers EarthSpark. Her character is Mo. Mo Malto, and she ain't playing, all right, because she be helping people figure out their feelings and fight, fight arachnomechs, all kinds of stuff. Now, if you're brand new to the show, when we review stuff, we assume that you've seen it. All right, this is full spoiler. This is what we do. All right, so if you up in here like, I don't want to know nothing, just go on and get out. So before we get started, I'm going to give the floor over to Zion. You've seen the show now. Like, you were in the show, but now you've seen it.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Transformers EarthSpark?
And I'm not just saying this because I'm in it. I actually love the show. Like, I'm not just saying that. I actually love it. Like, me and my parents binge watched the whole 10 episodes on the same day. It was a really great show.
I will say I had a lot of fun. The way they do the animation and kind of mix it up with sort of the media that they do in it was really cool. And the action sequences, because y'all know I'm an action man. I need my fight scenes. The fights were hot. I'm gonna pull out a couple fight scenes later, but I like the fight scenes. And I really dug the quality of the animation. There was a couple of frame issues throughout a couple times, but for the most part, this thing was fun. It looked pretty. I will say one thing, Paramount Plus, y'all got to do a better job of promoting y'all animated shows, because I didn't know Prodigy was back. So like Transformers is out and Prodigy is back, and y'all sending me emails about The Good Wife. Now, no diss to people that love The Good Wife. That's cool. But I'm like, I thought the whole point of this algorithm stuff was y'all to figure out what I was watching and then send me emails about it, bro. Come on now. Come on. All right, so So you really love the show and you're digging it. What now that you've kind of got a chance to see everything put together? Because I know sometimes when you're acting and stuff, you do your part and you really don't see too much of the rest of the pieces that are put together. Before this show happened, how much did you see of like the finished product, or did you see any of like the concept art or anything like that?
Well, sometimes when we do recording sessions, like the next day we'll get an email saying we have to do ADR. Like there could be a tech on the line or
Mhm.
they want to change the line. And usually when we're doing ADR, they show us a clip of what we're doing, I guess. Like they show us
Ah,
like it goes beep, 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 and then we say our line. So we kind of get to see the scene. So I've seen like some short clips, like a bit unfinished and some finished, but I didn't really see a whole bunch.
okay. Now that you've seen the thing all put together, do you have a favorite moment or two that you like to call out and talk about?
My favorite. Wait, my favorite moment that I was in, or just my favorite like
Just
episode of my
overall.
favorite. One of
Stop
my
being
favorite.
greedy, trying to get your parts. You here trying to be, well, you know I'm in the show, so all my parts is the best parts.
Well, my parts, and and I also liked that one scene. I don't know what episode it was, but it was like when the episode first started, it was a whole bunch of fighting going on. It was like
Um,
a big battle round because Mandroid was like
that
he sent some two Decepticons and they were fighting Megatron, Optimus,
I want to
and
say that was
Bumblebee.
episode 7, maybe,
Yeah,
but
I
I know
think
which one you're
so.
talking about.
Yeah, that was a lot of action. That one. That was
Yes,
my
that
favorite.
was. I'll go in and call
Oh wait,
out that
no.
moment. Oh, go
It
ahead.
was the last episode. It was the last episode. It was episode
Oh,
9 and 10 because those were two episodes put together. That was the last episode.
nice. All right, so the fight that they had at Ghost that I really dug was there's a moment where Optimus Prime like uses his axe and like flips over the Decepticon and like grabs her neck and then throws her with the. I was like, that was sweet. Then Alita in the first episode is like running, but then she also uses her tires to like skate around the bad guys too. I was like, yo, that is sweet. Like, it's just I like when people use action to be creative. And I thought that was cool because, I mean, in the movie Black Adam, one of the things Black Adam does is he uses his super speed, like, that's a go-to. So Alita using, like, oh, yeah, I could just skate around these guys. Like, that was cool. Like, her being like, oh, you're too slow, and, like, skate around. I thought that was awesome. So that scene, and then also finding out that it's not just two, y'all. We didn't just get two. We got 5 new bots. Now, of course, Hasbro like y'all better buy these toys, but we got 5 new bots, which I thought was cool. We got
It's
Twitch, Thrash,
Thrash, Nightshade,
Nightshade,
hashtag
Jawbreaker, and
Jawbreaker.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we got some good stuff and a little mystery about the stone and is the stone lost. We got some mystery in here too. Um, I got a mystery that I'm going to bring up, and I mean, of course, without spoiling anything, I'll just say things. If it's right, don't say I'm right or nothing. Just do your thing. But what do you think about Ghost as an organization in general, without being spoilery?
What do I think about Ghost? I think that Ghost is helpful, but Ghost also has its ups and downs, like its pros and cons, I should say. Um,
Okay,
yeah, but overall, Ghost is pretty helpful, but not
okay.
everyone. Like, yeah.
And I know you can't go any further. I know you can't go too far, but I'm going to say it right now. I might be Team Megatron, yo, because I don't trust Ghost. I'm be for real. I don't trust them. All right, they taking robots, they locking them up. All right, now okay, some of them was bad, so okay,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
but still, they ain't telling them everything. And Megatron was talking to Optimus. She was kind of right, y'all don't feel like partners. Y'all feel more like security guards, or maybe maybe like attack dogs, but I don't get the feeling that y'all are like partners with the ghosts. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust ghosts like that. But we gonna see in the future. But I don't know if I trust them. Now, you said in the interview that we had earlier about how much of a family vibe there is, and now that I've seen it through, I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all come through as real family. Now, honestly, the best part of the real family was when, all right, check it. All right, let me set the scene. All right, Mama Malto. All right, that's what I'm gonna call her. Mama Malto, she in danger.
Yeah.
All right, everybody going to the naval yard. Everybody going. And then Bumblebee goes, skirt, and like then Papa Malto jumps out of the car and walking on slow, like, yeah. that was super cool. I ain't gonna front. That was cool.
Yeah, I love that part too.
But they do have a lot of family vibes up in here. When it comes to the family vibes in this, one, did you ever get to do a session with the other actors or actresses? And two, did you get a chance to either reinforce, like, did you feel more, I guess, family vibes while watching it, or was it more family vibes on the recording part?
Okay.
Without giving away too much.
Yeah. Well, the first question, when we first started recording, we did it together, but then everyone's schedules were different. So sometimes it'll be me and Robbie, or it'll be Robbie, well, that's the same person. Robbie, Dot, sometimes it's just different people every time. And then the second question, that's a hard question because when we were recording, it was a lot of fun because we would always like crack jokes and stuff. But then watching it, I got a lot of family vibe too. But I'm gonna say recording it. I'm gonna say recording it.
Now, since you said recording it, I have a question. How fun was it to record the session where they were like telling the story of the Autobots on Cybertron? Because that was funny. When you were like mimicking the other, I thought that was funny. And I thought it was a very interesting way to try to tell that story in a sort of like abbreviated, quick way for people that might be brand new to Transformers. Like, my little guy, like you see NERDSoul Light on here, he be running around, he's 4, so he doesn't know too much about Transformers, but he is transformed out after seeing this. And he got like a quick history in there that I thought was fun. So how fun was recording that part? Because at least on the receiving end, hearing it, I was laughing.
It was fun because I remember getting the script and I wasn't really sure what was going on. So when I got on the video call, she was like, so I want you to get in your funniest voice and do this, say this line. I was like, okay. It was really fun because every time I would say a line, I would like laugh a little bit. It was fun.
I thought it was cool. It was a touch that I'll give this to the creators, the directors, the voice actors, all that stuff. That's something that honestly y'all didn't have to put in. Y'all could have just like left that out. But I thought that was something cool to put in to kind of like reference kind of like Transformers, which most people call like G1, like which most people try to remember, but to reference those things. And also to kind of like bring people up to speed. So I thought that was cool. And we got to see some familiar faces. We got to see Wheeljack. We got to see, for a second, got to see Starscream. Soundwave was, the Soundwave, hey, Soundwave came through. Now, without the bias of being Mo Malto, do you have a favorite Transformer right now after watching the series? Or watching the first part of the series?
Okay. It's Bumblebee.
Okay.
And then my second choice would be Megatron.
Okay. You know what? I see where you're going. I'm not mad at that. I think I might roll with that, but slightly in reverse. I think Megatron.
Okay.
Normally, I'm not a Megatron guy, but in this show, Megatron,
Yeah.
he's kind of come through for me in a way where I was like, you know what? I kind of agree with this dude. Optimus, I got love for you. We cool. We go way back, but I don't know if I can trust Ghost, and I might be down with Megatron on this one. Also, the relationship between Mama Malto and Megatron, I think, is real cool.
Yeah.
Like Megatron rolls up and she's like, psh. But then, Optimus rolls up, she's like, psh, whatever. Then Megatron comes, she's like, oh yeah, what up? So I thought that was fun. And even Megatron shows that, he has a heart. He's not made of stone. You saw him humming the song. You saw he waited till nobody was around. He was like, so much love to him. Are there when it comes to the visual aspect of it, are there any of the scenes that you weren't a part of that kind of surprised you because you didn't know that was in the show yet?
Yeah. It was the last episode, my favorite episode. I had no idea that giant fight scene was gonna happen. So when I got there, I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's also, the fight was awesome because you get everybody to kind of like come together. They converge. We got our team. We got sort of our Avengers moment, if you will. Then you get this huge mech that is like stomping all over the place, shooting. Now, I guess we could also ask the question of like, when he's shooting that huge laser, like the laser doesn't just stop, it goes other places. Like, is there like another town over that's like destroyed now? But I guess we don't ask the question. Don't ask the question. You know what I mean? So, but that was cool because we coordinate the team. They got the people taking out the cameras. You got people on the ground. You got Megatron, wrapping up the legs like Star Wars. It was cool. And the animated quality of that scene, really, I was like, yo, you know what? Hey, go ahead, Transformers. I see y'all. Transformers, now, hey, y'all doing y'all thing. Now, I gotta ding you. We had an interview and I tried to tell you, but you didn't listen. Y'all said the word family a whole lot, and I'm letting y'all know. Vin Diesel might be coming. He might be coming to take y'all series away. I'm just letting you know, because I was like, man, they all saying family a lot. Don't they know? They are encroaching on the Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, look, if they can have family, y'all can have family too, which I do enjoy because I'll give it to y'all. You do bring in the new bots in a way where they're not corny. They have their little mistakes and stuff, but they're not corny. And we do get to learn family lessons. Now, I'm glad y'all was grounded, because y'all should have been grounded. Also, kids, look, I know this is a kid's show, but kids, look, when you grounded, stay your butt home. All right, don't be going there. All right, because you're going to get in trouble. All right, you're going to be chilling with Decepticons and not even know you're doing wrong. With the next question I have for you, as far as this season goes, when you're watching it back, are there things that you were, without being spoilery, are there things that you were like, hey, this was a funny part that didn't make it, or this is a thing that I did that didn't make it, that you can sort of talk about? If you can't, just be like, I can't go there, but because I know sometimes it's funny about that. So if you can, I understand.
I don't.
All right, we'll skip that one.
Yeah.
We'll skip that. All right, so I want to go back to, I guess, the first. This might be the third episode. The first episode. In the first episode, you guys do a lot of like falling, tumbling, you know, like getting hurt, and also kids. If you fall like they fall on this, you ain't getting up. Like y'all fell in a straight cavern, but and just dusted it off. Y'all like, I'll be all right. But how were the sessions of all of the grunts and the screams, and like, are those all done in like one day, or do you do them like as the episodes go along? Like, how is that process played out?
So usually on the script, it will say like, Robbie and Bo fall, and yeah. So they'll be like, so you and Robbie fall in this area. Can you guys do some like falling noises and you hitting the ground? Or they'll be like, do an example. They'll be like, like, you know, like something like that. And then we would do it, and then yeah.
Okay. Now, is there? Can you talk about who made up the team up song that's super catchy? Like, can you? Because I mean, you know, I know that's a very catchy song. You know, coming out on iTunes, coming soon. No, but who wrote that song? Because I ain't gonna front. At first, I was like, this is corny. You know.
Yeah.
But it actually is kind of catchy.
Yeah, it's kind of catchy.
Like, I hate to sing about decoys and, you know, making bad guys go away, but it works. It actually does. Now, I want to give a shout out to Malcolm Lee real quick. Says, I'm in on this series, Autobots Rollout. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? We got some folks coming through. Shouts out to ZSB Lou. Glad that he's checking it out too. This is a series that I will say I had a lot of fun with. That I think is off to a really solid start. Action's there, the voice acting is there. Is there anything before we, because we've been holding y'all for a while, you know what I'm saying? We can't keep, you know what I'm saying, this young lady all day. She got things to do. Is there anything that you didn't know before this project that you know now, and then or that you've learned or know now? And is there anything maybe since watching it that has reinforced what you've learned or made you learn more? Or I guess taught you more?
Well, before all of this happened, I didn't even know I was auditioning for this. I got an audition for a whole different show, and then when we did it, I was like, whoa, because we have to sign an NDA.
You know what I'm saying? DNAs, NDAs, it's all good.
And then we found out what it was, and then so anything I didn't know before this that I know now. Well, before this, I didn't know that Megatron was a good guy. Because now he is. He's a good guy. Yeah, that's pretty much what I learned before this. Yeah, that's pretty much what I didn't know.
Okay, cool. Because I will say when I saw the Megatron, I was like, oh, hold on. I didn't know we was good now. I was like, but I will say they have some cool moments standing together. Like, they have those poster moments where like Optimus and Megatron are standing together. I'm like, you know what? Good, solid stuff. Now, Lisa came up in the chat. Lady Lisa says, NERDSoul Light was really into it. He started trying to build his own transformer with his blocks during the show. So yeah, he did. He was trying to build his transformer up, build a little blaster and everything. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll say this about this show. I like it. I want to see more. Paramount Plus is handling this well. I didn't know there were 3 episodes of Prodigy out. So guys, we will be back covering Prodigy as well, because we got love for Star Trek. My last question to you before we get out of here, will we see Fluffy Ears again?
Fluffy Ears. We can't leave him behind. He's coming. Fluffy Ears.
Thank you. Because Fluffy Ears loves apples and robots.
Yes.
What else do you need?
That's moral of the story.
I just want apples every day. There's nothing wrong with that. So before we get out of here, Zion, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Zion Broadnax, and you can also find me on TikTok at Zion_Broadnax.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And guys, of course, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. Holla at it playing. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, subscribe, share, whatever. Be like, hey, grandma, what you doing today? I ain't doing nothing, baby. And then watch some NERDSoul. You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, she'll be talking to you about geek stuff you ain't even know about. You know what I'm saying? You bring her up to speed. So are you ready to go?
Yep.
Say, I love all y'all.
Love all y'all.
Say, y'all be good.
Y'all be good.
Say, we got hip hop.
Hip hop.
We got some comics.
Comics.
And we'll holler at y'all later.
We holla at y'all later.
All right, say bye, Zion.
Bye, Zion.
All right, now you
Bye.
gonna close it. You gonna close us out. You gonna close it with.
You wanna do it like the first one?
All right. I don't know. Hold on. Don't. What? All right. This one, the real one. This will go. Oh man, peace out, y'all.
If you keep dwelling in our past, you will remain in the past. Can I get a fucking yeah?
Good day, gentlemen. This is a pre-recorded briefing made prior to your departure, in which for security reasons of the highest importance has been known on board during the mission. Now that you are in Jupiter's space and the entire crew is revived, it can be told you. 18 months ago, first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered. It was buried 40 feet below the lunar surface, near the crater Patron. aimed at Jupiter, the 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert. Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.